Good evening, Aurora hunters. I want to touch base because I'm hearing a few things back that there's some misinformation going around. Yes, we are expected to have a repeat of last night, which means we are expected to have KP4, 5, 6, and possibly higher tonight. We are talking, they have a G2 storm warning through midnight, September 5th. We do not have ideal conditions. We are expected lower Michigan to be clouded up. Western Michigan is going to be less cloudy than eastern Michigan, so you want to go west, not east. We should see clearing, I think, above Manistee, Frankfort area, Charlevoix, Sleeping Bear, Mackinac, Sheboygan, UP, northernmost Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas are all clear. Unfortunately, East Coast, you're just kind of out of luck because you're going to get the cloud cover. Northern Canada is going to be clouded up. And they have a huge, thick ash cloud from the fires in California being blown up over them. So if they do see auroras, it's going to be severely diffused. Now, there has been some word getting back to me that some people are telling you have to be up north to see the auroras. You have to be above the 45th parallel. It is simply not true. That is because we have a magnetic anomaly where above the Great Lakes region, the auroras tend to dip a little bit lower at a stronger level than the rest of the world. And so at a KP3 or 4, we're seeing auroras on a regular basis all the way to the 45th parallel on a regular basis at 3 and 4. Sometimes I've seen them as low as Frankfort and Point Betsy area. At a KP5 or 6, you can safely see them as low as Ludington and the Thumb area on a regular basis. And I would say in the right conditions all the way to the border of Michigan, as long as you're away from light pollution. Now, let me tell you ideal conditions. Here is what you need to know about ideal conditions. Humidity. Humidity acts like a crystal. It bends light. It separates light. So if you've ever held a crystal up in the sunlight and let it cast a rainbow on the wall, it's separating that light into a rainbow. And that's exactly what humidity does to our light. So it separates that light out and it makes it soft. So it doesn't look clear and crystal clear to our eyes and our cameras. Ash and smoke will do the same thing. It's like putting a piece of paper in front of a light bulb. It diffuses it. It makes it soft. So when we have ash plumes or smoke plumes from wildfires, or we have really high humidity, or we have really high dew points so that the dew is near the ground, or we have fog, those are times that we don't see the auroras because the moisture is diffusing the light, even if we have perfectly clear skies. No, these are things that affect your ability to see the auroras, and this is why we include that in your forecasts. We also try to look at the GOES and see where your cloud cover is. Just because we say there's cloud cover doesn't mean don't go out and look. I always go out and look because there's been times, and I live in Traverse City, and if you look at Traverse City, you're going to see there's an East Bay and a West Bay, and they're separated by 2 miles. It was raining cats and dogs on East Bay, and I drove 2 miles and found a hole in the cloud to get a beautiful shot of auroras on West Bay. And there's been times it's been raining cats and dogs in Traverse City, and we've drove out to Point Betsy on the coastline to get the most beautiful shots of auroras I've ever gotten with my friend Kimmy. And we sat in a misty rain and watched these beautiful striated clouds clear over Point Betsy. You have to go out and look. And you can't always depend on the apps to tell you what's there. The only thing that's going to tell you what's there is your eyes. The apps are going to give you a good clue, and you have to look at the apps, look at Discover first, look at your timeline, look at that Discover app because it tells you an hour ahead of what's coming at Earth. Then you look at your weather radar to see where the clouds are and where the holes are. And then you go look with your eyes. And that's how you get the good shots. You can't give up. You have to be determined. And that's how you get to be good, like a lot of us are that are getting the shots that nobody else gets. Now, I will look forward to getting to see your shots. Make sure you're joining our groups. Now, we are going to be transitioning over to the YouTube channel, and we have some things coming. So you're going to want to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are going to have a planning session where we will go live soon, and everybody can be a part of that meeting and hear what we have planned and where we're going and what we are going to head toward in the future. And I hope you want to be a part of that so that it makes everything that you're doing even better. I will look forward to seeing you and have a good hunt tonight.